Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with
Oberon.
And me, Banshee. Hey, sorry we are late. Welcome to the show. Gina, Libra. Hi, I see you both came in after I stopped saying hi to everybody. I'm a little bruised today for my latest blood test, but it was good results, so I'm pretty happy. You know?
I just want to tell everybody that I'm sorry we're late, but neither the rain, the sleet, nor the snow will stop us from finally getting there.
But there is one thing
you missed it.
What did I miss?
I had the rainstorm.
You had the rain, the sleet, and the snow?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Well, you know, it's not for me that you're showing this stuff. It's for everybody else.
Actually, dear, it is for you. I'm always doing it for you, and sometimes you notice it.
Okay. Well, at any rate, I did want to remind everybody while we have a good group here that there will be no happy hour on Saturday. We will be at the Arts and Crafts store doing readings in person. So we will not be here for happy hour this week.
Hey, if you're in Michigan, come on down and see us.
Come on down. It's a great store. It really is.
Yes, for metaphysics. I'm unhappy with the camera. I'm going to have to go change it.
All right. So, oh, really?
Well, yeah, it won't affect you. Keep going.
Okay. So what I was going to say, well, can you show this first?
I can.
Okay. I've been seeing so many birds lately. I decided I was going to do a bird message today with this oracle I had recently got around my birthday. Bird Messages by Susie Green. I do have a number of oracles here. I don't know, maybe Mr. O has brought one. I'm not sure. No. Okay.
There's one always close by,
But I've got a million of them. And I just got another one. Not ready to use it yet, but 96 affirmation cards by MJ Cullinane. And they are beautiful. And the affirmations are amazing. So I just got it in my hot little hands. Gotta play with it just a little bit and get it ready for action. Bird Messages. Okay, good choice, Gina. I'm cutting them now. I'm going to let Mr. O pick one when he gets back. Oh, I could just pick one. It's all right. Unless you would like.
No, go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to pick one out.
The complicated camera strategy.
And I love birds. Oh, look at this. It's a peacock. And it says, resist the alluring spell of those who would deceive in business or love. You know, some people like to strut around and be phony. Maybe that's what the peacock is about. Let's see.
You gotta wonder.
Is there a number on that card? No, there is not. They're not numbered.
I haven't even seen that picture yet. I asked her to take it, but then she wouldn't show it to me.
What?
You didn't show me that picture.
Oh, no. I took 4 of them, and they're all in the file. You could have accessed them anytime. I can't find peacock. Okay, so there's a flaw in my book. Is there an index? There better be. Okay.
They are cute.
55. Here we go. Peacock's raucous call warns herbivores of the dangerous approach of tiger and cobra. As India's forest denizens now flee from peril, so you should fly from the concrete jungle's double dealers and heartbreakers. No herbivore doubts that tiger may pounce on that cobra, or that cobra may bite. But just as tiger can mesmerize us with her sleek, sensuous beauty, and cobra attract us with her mystery, so too can their human equivalents. Peacock knows that although business meetings may promise much and be conducted in sumptuous surroundings, the mark of trustworthiness is the contract signed and witnessed. The first declarations of love may be attended by flowers or offerings of ambrosial foods, but true intimacy requires reliability and develops in later simplicity. The outward show, no matter how alluring, is merely ritual, which may mask much and should not be confused with the realities of long-lasting relationships for business or pleasure. So there's an interesting message in that card here, that we tend to be mesmerized, by surface impressions, and we don't look at the long-term implications or what might be under the surface of what we're seeing. Things may look good on the outside, but what are they really like once you get to the inside? Okay, well, that's what I have for the collective.
And in Greek or Roman mythology, the peacock was sacred to Juno, Hera, who was the wife of Zeus, Jupiter. And, well, I guess it kind of says that she was a little bit vain too, but she wielded a lot of power, one way or the other.
So was our friend who passed away on my birthday, who had peacocks.
Yes, he had two
in the
peacocks.
neighborhood.
The famous story.
The famous peacock story that made it all the way to Animal Planet, some of it.
Yeah, if you're on Animal Planet, look for Detroit Peacock Rescue.
Oh boy. Anyway, that's what we have for the collective. Good luck with that. Okay.
All right.
A story from our days gone by, that peacock.
Oh dear, Shirley, you didn't leave a question and you're up.
Shirley, hopefully you have a question.
And this is why our moderator asks for your question, because we know sometimes you do wander off and we can't slow down the show waiting for you to come back.
Well, it's possible. I'm just going to have to assume that maybe Shirley was just saying hi. Shirley, we'll give you just another minute, but if not, we're moving on. We're going to get the show moving. Mr. O, which book were you reading when you were with the cats?
I'm reading the Kelly Armstrong series about the other world. It's a long series, and it's about various kinds of supernatural beings who are coming together to cooperate. So there's a council of them, and so you have half demons and witches and sorcerers and werewolves and vampires trying to live together in peace. Naturally, it's not really...
It's not working well, is it?
Right. There's a lot of detective mystery intrigue. I love them. They're just pull me in, they suck me in. And she writes a lot of other kind of mystery, procedural books. Kelly Armstrong. I love her fiction.
All right. Well, let's move on from Shirley then and go to Mr. Maurice.
Hi, Mr. Maurice.
I think you've done everything you could, so we'll do that. Mr. M wanted a general for the next 3 weeks.
Alrighty.
Right. Your deck is fine.
Yes, I'm going to use the Global Fusion Intuitive.
So, I got this Crow affirmation deck, and basically it's an affirmation on the front with a little bit more nuance on the back flip side of the card. And there's 96 beautifully illustrated cards, and they cover a range, she covers a range of topics. I honestly think with this affirmation deck, I need not buy any further affirmation decks. You've heard it.
Our survey has determined that is a lie.
You've heard it from me. Now.
No, I'm Maury Povich.
So, at any rate, no, I'm serious. This is so complete and
I can't
so
wait to
well
get my
written.
hands on it.
I told him he could use it for his goth tarot. He might find it useful.
Indeed.
All right.
All right.
So the question is the general
General
for the
reading
next 3
for
weeks.
Mr. Maurice, next 3 months. Okay.
3 weeks, I thought. Yeah.
You're
3
right.
weeks.
3 weeks. That's right. Life moves quickly. All
3
right.
weeks, 3 months. Time has no meaning.
Our first card is the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Another reversto palazza again. And then we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. But we end up with the Six of Cups upright. Cute little image there.
And we'll end up with some Lenormand now. Let's see. It's kind of interesting. I don't think there's anything end of the world-ish here, Mr.
No.
M. But there may be a setback or two. We'll talk about that. Okay, we have...
It's similar. That's based on a fiction story, too, that's very popular, and I believe it's similar. There's actually, it seems to be like kind of the new genre, supernatural, paranormal romance, because there's always a romance quotient in these stories, but a lot of mystery and intrigue, too. So your Lenormand, Mr. Maurice, is the moon and the garden. So let's get going here.
Yeah, I think, Mr. M, looking at this combination of cards, it looks to me as though you might, you're just maybe going to be at a phase in these next 3 weeks that you're not totally, completely satisfied with your financial conditions. Now, that doesn't mean you don't have enough, but what it does mean is maybe that you want more. You want more of a good thing. And it just seems as though right now a new beginning or a fresh start or some new breakthrough as far as making that happen goes seems like it's delayed, or there are some setbacks there. That's kind of what I'm getting like for the next 3 weeks with this combination of cards.
Well, the Page of Coins reverse could also be saying too that maybe you're maybe slightly in a state of denial about some of this, that you want to feel the signs show better or worse, but the opposite is actually what you're encountering. Now, that Nine of Pentacles, to me, reverse, could also indicate, besides what Banshee said, that maybe you're not feeling you like what you have. And, of course, that kind of relates to what she said about wanting more. But it could be just saying that there's a sense of discontentment with what you feel you own. Like, you sort of want to pull the rug out and start over again, that kind of thing.
The Six of Cups is interesting to me because you're longing for better days, and maybe you feel like, times in the past, why can't things be like they used to be? Is maybe, a way you're looking at this. I don't know. But all I can say about that is that, hey, maybe you can fall back on something from your past that might lead you to some way to...
And informing or
inspiring you to make this happen somehow. Maybe there's something you did in the past that could be resurrected to help you achieve your goals now. But it's almost as if you're thinking of happier days. There's always a danger with this card, a little bit of dwelling too much on the past. Things can't always be the way they were, and with the way things are now with money and finances and inflation and all the stuff going on, we can't live in the past. We have to deal with the present realities. And it may never be the perfect world you had in the past, but sometimes you get what you need, you have what you need.
I like what Banshee said there, and I'm wondering, as I combined maybe the Page's meaning a little bit with the Six of Cups on this side of it, and say that, you're sort of looking back at your past with maybe a jaundiced eye, like, you sort of over imagine what was good or under imagine what was good, or the same with what were the bad qualities, that you sort of put different spins on them, to create your narrative. And so some of this maybe is about you moving beyond that and just continuing to focus on the go ahead. So this is really kind of weird for a 3-week reading, because maybe what this says is that just particular experiences are coming along that are sort of giving you those ideas about your past and leading you to this idea of comparison. I'm not sure it's the full picture. Let's look at the Lenormand.
Well, the Lenormand is intriguing too, because I don't know, maybe if you're looking for some job opportunity, for example, to happen or develop, it's possible there are delays, there's issues. When I look at the Lenormand, though, it does say here there is success in networking. There is success in, keeping the lines of communication open. Like also, for example, if you have applied for promotions or jobs or something like that, to, continue to, let people know your interest and that you appreciated being interviewed or considered for the position, etc. Just keep the lines of communication open and keep networking and looking for those opportunities that you want to develop yourself more financially or career-wise.
I'm almost wondering if maybe in these next few weeks, maybe you'll hear from a situation that maybe you were trying to break out into in your move to make more money, possibly switch jobs. Maybe one of your old, contacts or situations might reach out to you just to see if you're interested in something they may have at this time. So you may have the sense maybe of an offer coming to you, but it may be related to somewhere you've been in the past trying before. So it's something to consider. I mean, maybe the offer might be worthwhile looking into. So that's what we have.
That's what we have for you. I wish you luck with that. It looks like I said, there might be some minor setbacks, and it's basically you really...
Nothing horrible.
What? Nothing horrible.
No.
No, nothing at all.
Good
so
luck.
I wish you luck with that. Good luck. 3 weeks looks promising, but,
Nothing
go with
to
the
write
flow.
home about.
Go with the flow. It may take some time for things to unfold as they should, but I think things will go okay. V, you are up.
You're welcome.
You're very welcome.
Good luck. I'll take the Lenormand.
Okay, V wanted who is coming towards me for love for the rest of May.
Mr. O is very thirsty tonight.
I just went through my fluid. I'm going to need some more too at some point. Yeah, it's been very hot and
It's
humid
hot
here.
and a bit humid.
It's starting to change, though, this weekend, thankfully. I think we've got one more day of this, and then it starts to taper off. The humidity will start to lighten up first, I think. And the temps will be going down, but it's going to be rainy, too. Our son wants to have a barbecue. They've got a lot to celebrate. The granddaughter's graduating next week from high school. And it's also...
It's our daughter-in-law's birthday.
It's the daughter-in-law's birthday, that's right.
That's actually on the 29th.
I believe it's the same day as the graduation, yeah.
Next Wednesday.
Hey, Lena.
Hi, Lena. And, of course, it's Memorial Day. And on his wife's side, they have a bit of an extended family that often show up for the barbecues. And our son and his wife, they have a really nice backyard, extra lot, kind of wooded, so it's really nice, shady in the summertime. And Detroit area summers are really hot and humid, but it always feels kind of cool back there. Nice little gazebo deck to sit on, and they barbecue and we hang out with everybody.
Well, I guess this is going to be Pentacle Palooza today. I've got the Ten of Pentacles, Mr. O, reversed.
All right. I like this deck too.
The Knight of Wands is reversed.
Yeah, I guess it's going to cool off in a few
my
days when
gosh.
we head out, so that'll be nice for us. Then we won't be driving in real hot weather.
Oh, V, I can't remember what we told you last time about May. I thought maybe you asked something about love in May, but I'm not sure.
It was about her
We got
weekend.
the Ace of Pentacles reversed as well. What the heck is going on with these cards lately? Honestly. Well,
Mama Teresa, hello.
Mama T is here. Hey, Mama T. My goodness, it's been a
We've
long
missed
time.
you too. We haven't seen you in a while.
Good
My
to
goodness.
see you.
All right, so your Lenormand V, you have the house. I should hold that up. And the child, let me hold this one up again too, the house. All right.
Well, keepers. What's coming towards you in love? That's the what pentacle is that again? Wand again? Knight of Wands?
In the middle there, yeah.
Yeah,
Reversed.
that's what I thought. So, I think somebody could be, there's a potential somebody could be rushing into your life this month, but I almost feel like it's something that's not going to stand up to muster. I feel like it's a false start or a beginning that just seems to go nowhere. It could be a fire sign. It could be somebody who, I don't know, could be fun for one date, and that's about it. It just seems like there's not any long-term success here.
I almost feel like it's a setup, like somebody maybe suggests a date to you. Maybe it's from somebody you know, and there's no fizzle there. I mean, like Banshee says, maybe as a date goes, it might be interesting, but not necessarily as continuing towards, a regular dating pattern. Or that in general, if it's not a setup, that it still is somehow connected through somebody you know. And I'm getting that from the Ten of Pentacles, that sort of sense of your family, your unit, your community, your area of expertise or work or career.
Well, it could be a young man who's rather reckless and irresponsible
Yeah, I get that
in
too.
a way. So you might right off the bat not be that impressed, with this person. They could be a fire sign, I would say, because it is a wand card. But I just don't see much happening here. And as a matter of fact, I think, the Lenormand is like a cautionary tale in this whole thing, V. It's like it's saying you're better off moving with this really, really slow and really looking at, does this person really fit in your life? Do you feel really comfortable around this person? Do you feel safe and secure around this person? I'm kind of getting that with the child in the house here with the Lenormand.
Yes, I haven't turned my attention there, but yes, I sort of feel if there's any idea that this could develop into something of a pattern, even if you're not going to be terribly enthused at first, there's something about maybe really taking some slower steps here, that this may be something that is really going to be a slow burn, if it's going to be any kind of burn at all. So given that, it just may be, like I said, maybe it's a one-off. It's just somebody sets you up and, you're like, that was nice, thanks. I don't know. I'm not sure.
So
I don't feel it's
take it for what it's worth. This, in a sense, maybe the Lenormand is also just saying, considering the circumstances, you might just be better off taking it slow and enjoying more time to yourself, at home. That would be another way I would look at what the Lenormand has to say about this situation. So sorry I don't have better news, but it just doesn't look like it's going to be, if something does manifest, it doesn't seem like it's something that's going to be very worthwhile or long lasting.
Yeah, like I said, there's not a big fizzle there. It's more of a fizzle than a sizzle.
Ah, I like that. Fizzle, sizzle.
Well, good luck anyways, hey. Maybe next
prove
time.
us wrong.
Prove us wrong, that's right.
We always love that. You
We dare you. We challenge you.
We were wrong.
All right, so Naya is up.
And Naya's up. Hi, Naya. Good to see you again.
And we're going to put Mama T at the end right before Violet. So that's nice. And thanks for leaving your question. And we both hope things get better for you. We appreciate you dropping in.
Yeah, I think I saw you were on Twitter a bit today. So it was good to see.
Okay, so for Naya, I'm going to use this question, or this deck, the Secrets Tarot, since it seems like the kind of one to use for this question. So Naya asks, why does L behave aggressively? Does he have addictions?
Well, there are definitely some cards that could
point that way.
We'll see if anything comes up, Naya. Well, definitely, I think we'll be able to answer that question. Why does he behave aggressive? We'll take a look at that.
And Mr. Sunman is center stage, where he belongs. All right, our first card is the World reversed, followed by the King of Swords reversed. Ugh. And followed yet again by another reversal, the Three of Pentacles reversed.
This is so odd because wait till you see the Lenormand. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh. And so the first one is the Fox. And the Bouquet. I just have a bad feeling about that because
Well,
you do.
That's interesting that you do because generally that could be a good thing, the fox and the bouquet. But considering the tarot cards that it's paired with, I'm kind of wondering about this, Naya. So let's take a look at what we have here.
So all the cards are reversed. The World, King of Swords, and Three of Pentacles.
He doesn't play well with people, number one. I think that's very clear. You know, he maybe tries to be the leader, pushes people. He's not somebody who is being equanimous. He just doesn't work well with perhaps you, and maybe this is reflected in some of his relations with others as well. And the king, oh my gosh, you know, if you look at this together.
Well, I'm almost wondering if he's by natural, you know, a semi-assertive, aggressive character.
I know, because the King of Swords here is definitely an aggressive person. Oftentimes they can manipulate others. They try to, like, they come up with schemes and then they try to get people to do their dirty work for them, so to speak, sometimes. But it does indicate an aggressive, angry sort of energy and somebody who's very much into being the power over someone. They want to have power and control.
I think it's more likely that this is just what happens when he's upset, and that there's a lot for him to be upset about. He may be feeling like he bears the weight of the world on his shoulders, or he feels that there's a lack of the perfection he strongly desires in his life, and these things sort of make him more irritable at the moment.
And he takes it out on others.
Right, and that's what I'm feeling from the cards, and I haven't even looked totally at the Lenormand yet.
Well, I'm kind of feeling as far as your situation go, well, he's right about one thing. It seems like there's a lot of unfinished business in his life, and he feels that success is eluding him. A happy ending, a good conclusion seems to be eluding him. But, you know, he doesn't do a lot to foster a positive ending. He's very forceful. He's very pushy. He wants to push his own agenda. And so, you know, if you're asking why he's so aggressive with you, because he likes having power over people. And that's really part of it. And, you know, when you ask if he has an addiction, people can be addicted to power. So I would say, if anything, that could be part of the problem. And here we have the fox and the flowers. Now, what could that mean? You know, when I think about it, the fox sometimes has this negative element to it where it talks about someone who is very sneaky, very, you know, kind of doing things that are only self-serving. And so they're very sneaky about how they accomplish their goals. And so they may use, you know, certain things like giving people gifts, making them feel special in some ways to try to manipulate them and get what they want. But it seems to be under false pretenses. So sometimes if he's very nice, like he says he's sorry or he's giving you gifts, there could be ulterior motives behind it. And, you know, if he's exhibiting a real negative personality all the time and is very aggressive and pushy with you, you really have to think about that, you know, if that's what you want to deal with.
Yeah, I don't know exactly the nature of your relationship, if this is somebody you're interested in romantically, or if they're a friend or an associate, if they're a family member, somebody that you don't have any choices but to deal with them for some particular reason. But I do feel that this person is not somebody who is necessarily kind. I'll just say
Yeah.
it that way. And that when they seem kind, it may be because they have ulterior motives. They're trying to have a transaction with you where maybe they feel they will get more from you than you will get from them. And I also feel I wanted to mention this too with the Three of Pentacles reversed, this one right here, that maybe this is somebody that can't normally be reasoned with either, that a lot of times they just don't want to listen to the plan or to other
I
people's
like that.
ideas about strategies or things like that. So good luck, Naya, and
Ooh.
continue to ask us about
Ask
them.
again. I mean, maybe the tarot, I will just say this, maybe picking up a phase. This is
Yeah,
just where he's
it's
at
always like
mentally
possible.
right now. But if you are seeing a pattern with this person long term, well, you may have to consider your options. Some people, they just can't change. So I wish you luck with that.
Yeah, right, Violet. You have some good points there too.
Fire Spawn, I believe, is up. I'm curious if my Pisces crush is religious or not. Oh, wow, interesting question.
And while she's doing it, I'm going to mention that Banshee's Sunday morning show, The Material Matters, is on our YouTube station. And she goes through the entire zodiac, delivers a specific message for each sign of the zodiac as relates to your material matters. So check that out. That's on Sundays at 10 a.m. And of course, it's Eastern Standard Time. My show will be on tomorrow at Friday if you're interested in questions of romance or emotions. It's the emotional exchanges. Yes, I have to redo yours. Make yours a little prettier too. I will. I promise. I promise. And of course, somewhere in between is another live show on Sunday, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. No happy hour. Sorry.
No happy hour this week.
We're
Sorry
getting
about
happy
that.
making money over on the other side of the state.
We've met some really cool people there.
We love
so
them.
it's
They're
fun.
associates for a number of years
It's always a
now.
good day there. I really enjoy myself there.
Yeah.
And I love the store proprietors. They're great people. They really are.
Yeah, we've known them pretty much about 10 years, Pat and
Yeah,
Paul.
I guess.
It was
How
about
long already? Yeah, it makes
2014,
sense.
somewhere around there,
Yeah.
when they first came to the MRLC.
Where does
Yes.
the time go?
Where does the time go?
Well, I'm going to do this as 3 cards. We may have to qualify this one. Let's see. Interesting. I don't know. Okay, so I have the Page of Wands reversed.
Oh, hold on. Hold
Oh,
on.
it's okay.
Page one's reversed.
Yes.
All right.
6 of Cups upright.
There's the 6 of Cups again.
And the 7 of Swords reversed.
Okay.
The truth shall set you free, or not.
Okay, so in the Lenormand, I get the lady. That could be you. That could be anyone, really. But I also get the birds. And birds like to chatter.
Well, maybe I don't know your situation exactly, Fire Spawn. Maybe, if you have mutual friends, you might be able to ferret this information out from them. This looks like finding out information or chattering with somebody about this to see if you can get to the bottom of it. It's really hard to say from these cards. That's why we might do a yes/no to see what they say. But I would say this, that I think in their past, at the very least, they may have had religious leanings. I think with that 6 of Cups there, that indicates to me maybe simpler times.
A
or
traditional
times,
background.
yeah, of a more traditional background.
Shared
where they
with
were
family.
Maybe, what?
Shared with family.
Yeah, yeah. So it might have been a shared experience, something they did with family. The
Page of Wands.
Page of Wands and the 7 of Swords is reversed. I think here that maybe you ought to just, this is saying here to be upfront and ask them. that just have an open discussion. Because when when it's upright, the Seven of Swords is about secrecy and keeping things private and all of that. But maybe there's a way that you can kind of bring it up in conversation and find that out.
The chatter?
The chatter, well, that means maybe chattering with this person as well. Or if not, through others.
You want to meet for brunch, or do you have services to go to?
There you go. Oh, I want to get together with you on Sunday, but are you available in the morning? Something, like that. I mean, there are ways you could do it, but the thing is that I think here that it needs to, maybe come out in the open, and there's ways
Clearly.
that you might be able to do that. The Page of Wands is what kind of has me stumbling here a little bit. I'm kind of thinking that maybe they've dropped a religious path. Maybe they have dropped it.
It's possible that they're just a little bit inhibited about talking about it, that they're just not very forthcoming for some reason. That could indicate that, maybe they don't have a great value towards it, but they don't
Right.
want to necessarily, indicate that, if it may be something, that wouldn't sound well off of you. I mean, sometimes in the early stages of relationships, these are the kind of things you don't want to find out right away necessarily.
Well, or you do,
Or you
depending
do,
on how important
or you
it
do,
is to you.
depending on your orientation, right?
Right. So I think here, it's going to come out. I think that's really clear by having that Seven of Swords reversed.
Yeah, I think
It's just
so.
how, okay?
And the
also
chatter,
there's
the birds.
communication and chatter. So I do think something is going to happen here, and you're going to find out something. Do you
Good
want
luck,
to do a
Fire
yes,
Spawn.
no?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, give me those three. Hi, Erie. We can fit you in.
So basically, we're going to ask and see, and this will be,
We're
kind of
just
like,
going to ask if he is religious.
it may be exactly what it says. It still could be, that there's wiggle room there.
I just have the feeling that it's not playing that important role in their life right now, that it was more in their past.
All right.
But
Yeah,
let's-
Aries should go before Mama T.
All right. Ready. I'm going to let you pick them up. The cut any way you want.
All right. The boring old man way.
The boring old man way. Okay.
Can I count that way too?
No.
I would count like Kara. 6, 25. Wait, that'll bring Kara, right? She'll
Wow,
hear me.
this is kicking my butt.
Oh.
It happened so quickly. It's
I know why
unbelievable.
Kara's not here.
She was sick. She's been sick.
I know, but I talked with her earlier and I said something. She said, I'll be there or something like that. But I didn't fulfill my promise. I said I would bring a certain deck for her.
Oh.
I didn't bring
well,
it.
Then that's you.
It's my
Well,
fault.
how'd she know
Sorry.
The Ace of Pentacles.
Oh,
Ace of-
stop it.
The Ace of Wands. Maybe I gotta backtrack. The Ace of Cups.
So positive aces, eh?
It's almost as if they are religious to some extent. That's a definite yes.
Well, and so the question is, of course, and we could probably never answer it, what exactly are they religious with? I mean, maybe it's a religion, but maybe they're religious about bathing every day or not bathing every day, or it's a Pisces.
No,
they
I'm
bathe.
taking it as religion. But
Yeah.
the thing is, I would say this, that they may be religious, but it may not be the most important thing in their lives.
There you go.
It just, to me, some of those other cards indicated that it was more important in their past. And so I would say this too, that maybe their religious tradition is based on, their family's religious beliefs. So that's the best we can tell you. You'll have to let us know what comes
Please
of
do
that.
let us know. It is a little fascinating.
Good luck with that, Fire Spawn.
All right.
Thanks for the question.
So Libra is up, and Libra wants to know what's coming towards them. I will use my Spheres of Heaven Tarot, my newer deck. It's a lovely little deck.
Oh, Violet, guess what's sitting outside right now?
What?
It's something else.
It's outside right now?
Yeah.
Should I go get it?
Well, you could. You're shuffling. Don't go get it, but I'm not getting up yet. If I get up, it's to get more water. It can sit out there. It's not raining.
No.
She's laughing. She knows. I got the word as we were fumbling to set up the show. At the last minute, and I'm like, well, I ain't getting up now.
All right, so card 1. What is coming towards Libra? And it's the reverse 9 of Swords. So what is coming towards you is maybe something that kind of settles difficulties, emotional anxieties, or situations that maybe you were concerned about. So what is coming towards you is maybe the realization that some of these things are not as concerning or troubling, and that, you know, you may have passed that over. You may be moving in a better direction.
Yes, I like this card in this position. Absolutely, Libra. What's coming towards you is something that's going to start allaying your fears, making you feel less anxious about something, maybe that you were concerned about or worried about, losing sleep about, you know, any of that kind of stuff. It seems as though this is going to be good.
It's a resolution that brings a sense of hope or a turning point. So
Why
why
is
is that
that
important? Nice. The Empress.
Nice.
And in this
oh,
context,
oh.
it's clearly about, you know, maybe self-care too, but go on.
Well, no, I mean, why is that important? Because now you feel more liberated and free in order to pursue your own goals, start growing something, doing something you really wanted to do. Like, for example, let's say you
Yes.
found out you were worried if you were going to get some financial support or a loan or or something like that. Or you were maybe worried that a repair was going to
Excuse me.
break the bank, you know, but you found out differently, you know, you found out no, that everything is better now, and it's going to free you up more. It's going to make you feel better. You're going to be able to take care of your, you know, your own needs and your own self better without having these worries anymore.
Without these worries, you really are in charge for yourself in a way that maybe you've desired for a while, or just in a way that you know feels good, sitting on your soul. You know this is your role. I like
Look at
that.
Violet.
I will. Just give me a moment. I want to finish Libra's reading.
So where are things headed?
And it is... Was that really Swords? Yes, that was. I don't know that I like it.
That's
Because
okay.
it's the reversed 5 of Swords.
Okay, no, I like it. I actually like it because I think,
Oh.
and this isn't a matter of spinning it, it's the way the cards are leading us. And so what it is saying with the 5 of Swords reversed is you can now leave a situation
Oh.
that has been tearing you apart behind.
And that's, of course, directly referring to maybe what, you know, was going on with that one, the first one.
The 5 of Swords is an ugly card, upright or reversed, but you know, like I said, when you read the tarot together with multiple cards, they tell a story. They you know, and and they, oh God, he's going, and they fit together to be able to tell a story, and it changes. Like, if other cards were surrounding this, I might be telling you something different, Libra. But this is all positive, and so what it's telling me is it's leading to a lessening of pain, a lessening of dealing with adverse situations. It's all going to get better, which I like. And now,
You're not going to believe this.
it's torn. My packaging is torn, Violet.
It's your fault.
Well, I just got to pull them out to see if they're okay. That looks okay. That looks okay. And that looks okay.
Yeah, we do too.
Wow. It looks like they're okay, and they're all wrapped, so that is good.
Three.
Well, on to the reading. We have
Yes, what else?
we have the bouquet. Oh no. Well, you want to talk about okay, now let's see you spin one.
Oh no. Oh no.
You know, I think what it comes down to, Libra, when I see the cross and the bouquet together, which is just like they're almost like canceling each other out in a way. I think what it's saying is that maybe you'll look at this whole situation when all is said and done, and you'll say to yourself, you know, the grief I went through was worth it in the long haul.
I like that. Boy, you're so good.
No, but I mean,
You are
I'm
good.
So good. It's just the way they are falling, and I really feel that way. This definitely, this cross definitely aligns with, you know, that Five of Swords. But one could also argue that it aligns in a way with this card. And this card was already saying you were removing the anxiety and stress from your life.
Kara!
Kara. So now I'm looking at this as saying you're going to feel that all of this in the end was a blessing in disguise. And that's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
All right, Libra. And earlier today on other social media, I told Kara I was going to bring my Tarot of Northern Shadows to tonight's session. And then, of course, I forgot to grab it. But if you want, it's just right over there, and I could pick it up when it's your turn. We'll see. No pressure.
All right, so we are on Gina. And Gina wants the birds. Gina wants to go to the birds. All right. Oh, I'm going to let you. Oh, never mind.
No, I will shuffle.
You're going to get your deck, right, for
Yes,
Kara?
it's right over
I'm going to
here.
move Sunny
I had put it aside,
slightly.
I just didn't bring it over.
Hi, Gina.
Here it is. When Kara wants it. Okay.
Well, Gina, this is truly our anniversary month, isn't it? You know, your dad, my mom.
My brother was born in May. His birthday was celebrated earlier this month.
And aside what I mentioned on social media about my
baby.
father dying in my mom's birthday month, May, and my mother dying in my father's birthday month, November, me and my mother, our birthdays always end up on the same day of the week. We're always on the same day of the week. If mine is on a Friday, hers is going to be on a Friday.
Hi, Shirley. We can take you again. We didn't have a question, so
But we're going to have to put
we
you
moved
at
on.
the bottom of the list. Please leave your question because we had to go past you and we want to keep the list in order now. We will do you before Mama T, but after, I think it's Kara now.
Yeah. And only if you leave a question, though. I mean, if you
Yeah,
run
if you're
off
not
again
here
without a
again,
question
that's
and we
it.
call for you, that's it.
All right.
It's okay. I mean, just it's always best to leave a question because then we will get to you. You may have to navigate or you have to plan on sticking around.
You may pick them up for me again. Thank you. All right, Gina, your first bird is the wood duck.
The wood duck.
Wood duck, not a woodchuck, wood duck. Enrich your life by keeping your every option open.
Oh, that's pretty. Look at that.
It's a wood duck. 61. Okay, at least I can find it through the index in the back now. Here we are. Wood duck may have webbed feet and dine on fat snails, frogs, and waterweed, but wood duck does not limit herself to watery places. She perches in sycamore, dines on hickory nuts, and will happily make her nest in hollow trees or even the square boxes that humanity offers her. And so wood duck prospers, for wisely she keeps every option open. Why live only on water or in trees when so many benefits attach to utilizing both? If wood duck is perched in your cards, it is to counsel you that life is not an either or affair, and that this is certainly no moment to limit yourself or your options. You may be a disco vamp by night and a demure bookkeeper by day. You may meditate on Wednesday and dine at the Four Seasons on Friday, and your life will be all the richer. Don't you love that? I love that. Keep your options open and be open to all the experiences life offers you. Why limit yourself? Limiting oneself is just closing yourself off to, possibilities that could truly enrich you.
And ducks in general, I just think that they're really beautiful and lucky creatures. I didn't tell you, but the little duck family that we would occasionally see down Grange Road, I saw them again.
Oh,
Yeah, so there was like
oh.
about, mama and 3 or 4 ducks.
So seriously, people who are following me on Twitter, last week was Birdapalooza around here. I mean, those cardinals were around here constantly. I'm beginning to think somebody was visiting me. And remember, that was my mother's birthday last week, or anniversary of. So I don't know, but it was very mysterious. Lots of birds. Cactus wren is your second bird, and it says turn enmity to your advantage.
I like that.
Cactus wren. I'm thinking this deck was done by a person in Australia.
Violet's asking a quick question, or if you can answer it. A post about Virginia.
I can't quite remember. Shoot. You'll have to refresh me on that one. Huh.
Oh,
Oh, about ducks and men. Yes, that was Victoria. Right.
no, that was probably spell check. Oh, you want Virginia? I hate spell check.
Okay, hold on a moment. We gotta finish Gina. Cactus Run. Why does it say 17 and 41? I better look at this for a minute. Oh, okay, they're just talking about it there.
It's a
in
pretty
general.
bird too, isn't it?
41. Okay, Cactus Run. Sociable Cactus Run thrives in the unforgiving deserts of America's southern states. No verdant trees endure here to welcome her fragile form. Instead, she must make her home on fearsome cacti, who repel all with long, painful spikes. But Wren turns their weapons to her own advantage, for it is among these thorns that she builds her nest, thus ensuring that her eggs and chicks are protected from those who would steal them. And so juicy are cactus's fruits that Wren need seek no other water. If clever Cactus Wren has darted into your cards, she counsels you to deal with those you see as your enemies, instead of impaling yourself on their thorns. Wow, I love that. I love that message. Consider what advantages they might offer you. Were they your ally? Have they been making overtures to you? Now's the time to accept them. If not, hold out the hand of friendship yourself. Like Wren, it will be you who benefits. Wow, so this might also be speaking in terms of if you put these cards together, keeping your options open with people who you might even think of as being adversarial to you. Maybe there's something to be gained from engaging with them. So it's just saying remain open, keep options open.
And the scorpionic version
Oh.
is, I'm not a prick, but things are going to get prickly.
Well, I love the whole story about the cactus.
They are
running
really
there.
cool cards. I like those.
They are really cool, and I
I'm glad
really
you got
like the
those.
way she ties
welcome.
in, the behavior of the birds to the lesson of the card. That's the way it should be. In a way, she reminds me a little bit of what MJ Cullinane does.
They're really nice drawings, too. They're
Yeah.
very nice, and I like the message. I
Yeah.
hope that resonates for you.
Hope you like that, Gina. Good luck with that. Gina
All right.
liked your message.
I know, I saw that.
Prickly.
All right, so Lena is up, and
Hi,
that's
Lena.
what's coming towards you in love, please. Okay, so let's see. We will use the Tarot of the Gothic Vampires. Why not?
The Tarot of the Gothic Vampires.
I think you gave me this one.
I did.
I like it. It's a little confusing because of the way the numbers are ordered in the court cards, but I think I finally got the hang of it.
So, did you want to talk to Gina about your Bowie concert?
Oh, well, I went to Bowie twice before I met this one. And the first one was the legendary Bowie concert where he played small theaters 5, 6, 7 nights in a row. This was around 74 or maybe 75. And it may have coincided with, or it seemed to be a merger between Diamond Dogs and Young Americans tour. So I saw it in a small downtown Detroit theater. It had limited seating, like 2,500, back in the day, but it was very close and intimate, and that was wonderful. I saw him on the second or third night of that one. And then a year or so later, I saw him again at a bigger venue, Olympia Stadium, which is now gone. But I've seen Alice Cooper there, and
We saw Yes there.
yeah,
in the
we saw
round.
Yes there twice.
Yeah.
Pink Floyd. I saw Pink Floyd there. So it's a very nice venue too for large concerts. And then the next time we saw them was Bowie was 86 or 7 with the Glass Spider tour. And I
Yep.
took my sister to that
That one I saw with him.
And that one was a sound nightmare because it was so large and so much
It was
loud
at
noise.
the Pontiac Silver Dome, which also is gone
Now
now
gone.
too. Yeah.
Did I drop a card?
And your sister was at that one.
Yeah, that was my sister's first concert. I
Yeah.
took her. So I'm the one that ruined her.
So anybody who's interested, I just got the Time Traveler's Oracle by Denise Lynn, who I absolutely adore. I also got
It was a
something
great
called
concert,
the
sure.
Everyday Witch's Familiar Oracle,
Do you want to show that?
which goes with the Everyday Witch's Tarot in a way, and the Everyday Witch's Oracle. And then finally, this is the Time Travelers by Denise Lynn. And I couldn't resist this adorable deck called the Adventure Tarot, which is similar to one I have about the great outdoors in a way. It's like taking a road trip or adventure.
Half naked hippie on the bus. Okay, not really, but
So I'm pretty excited about that. All right. So we're on Lena, and Lena had asked what again?
her love life in the next few months.
Okay.
What's coming towards me in love, please? So should I do your reading then for that? I think we should, eh? What's coming towards me in love? Why is it important, etc.? No?
I think it just should be 3.
Alrighty.
Just in case it points to someone. And
Okay, so the first card is Judgment reversed. The second card is the Fool reversed. I know.
Oh, don't.
And the last card is the Five of Wands upright.
Yeah.
Baby wrote a letter.
Are you ready?
Victoria, are you coming tonight too? Because we have your
She's
mice here.
not.
We got your mice.
No, she told me she is working out. Good for her.
Watch out for that mice under the treadmill.
All right. So, Lena, this is not looking very promising for love, what's coming towards you. And I assume there's no time frame here. Yes,
No.
I know, Violet, it was on that birthday list, but that's okay. You know I was going to catch up with that one. You just knew it. But anyway, um,
Hi, boy.
gosh, now
Come here and
totally
lay down.
distracted and forgot what was pulled here.
Judgment in full reversed.
All right, so I think here, Lena, don't be too quick to jump into something, okay? I think there may be some opportunity coming to you, but I have to say, it really does seem like it's nothing but trouble right now. Don't be quick to jump in and take a chance on someone because I just think that it may not turn out well. It just may not turn out well. This card here, the Five of Wands, it seems as though there'll be some, contention between the two of you. Right off the bat, it just seems like, you disagree about a lot of things. There doesn't seem to be a lot of common ground here. And it almost seems like it's gonna, accepting invitations from this person will almost seem more stressful than more fun. Okay? So pay attention to who's coming into your life and how you resonate with them. Do they feel right for you? And if not, I would say don't even entertain it. Don't go there.
When I see the Five of Wands, I sort of feel like a sense that there's a peer pressure thing sort of in context to your question. And I don't know who you would be competing with in terms of, starting a relationship, but maybe the peer pressure comes from other people who have their own feelings about what you should be doing in a relationship. And that's garbage, of course, because you're a grown, capable person of your own. So, but I feel like maybe there is this idea that there are influences saying, oh, maybe you would like this person I know. Wrong. Definitely wrong. Judgment reverse says that the person that somebody may be trying to say you should check them out, they're very confused right now themselves. You don't want to you don't want to probably mess with that. And I also feel that if there's anybody else maybe that could be represented by the full reverse saying you're just taking chances in general right now. I think this is very much a right now kind of thing. I don't think this is something that's hanging around till the end of the year. It may only be the next month or so. So that's what I feel is like nothing much is coming towards you.
Take care, Gina.
Bye, Gina. Thanks for dropping in.
And what else did you have?
So that took me up to the Lenormand. Did you want to
I already
jump in there?
did kind of address the Lenormand because I feel here accepting invitations from this
Okay,
person.
you did say that.
Yeah, it's almost
So
going to seem a
the
bit more
Lenormand
stressful.
sort of supports what the tarot said in a way too, that right now, you may receive a number of hints, indications, somebody saying, hey, why don't you date, Sanchez or whatever it is, because I think they might like you. No, not right now. I think now is more of a time for you to realize that you have your own little sets of disappointments to work through, and that's what you're going to really find, that right now the dating field for you may have disappointments that you could just easily let go.
Well, this too shall pass, Lena. It's just a moment in time. Maybe it's just till the end of this month, that things are not quite what they should be. So hang in there. I think it's subject to change. And I will say this, that it seems like a lot of the cards that I have been getting lately, whether it's in my Material Matters, whether it's in our cards of the day, whether it's in some of the readings here today, it just seems like relating with others is a little bit problematic right now. There's a lot of turbulent energy going on.
Could be the Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. I don't know.
Maybe. I hope it's not going to be that long lasting.
Well, Aquarius is about, our
Right.
associations with people and stuff. So
I do feel there's some tensions in the air right now. And maybe, as time goes on, things are going to kind of calm down. Maybe, too, because of some of the solar activity and whatnot.
I blame that.
And with also, some places are so hot right now. The temperatures are really above average, more than normal. And, that does affect people's moods. And so, there may be a little bit more anger and tension and less patience that people have for one another right now. So hang in there, Lena. It just might be a bad time right now.
Good luck,
with
Lena.
that.
I don't think it'll last forever.
No.
All right, and I think we are on.
Aries, the Aries.
Hey, Aries. Here's your Lenormand. A general love reading for Aries, the Aries.
Okay.
I'll take the Lenormand.
I will give it to you. Okay. Yes. Stuck.
And we're almost through the show. We only have about 4 or 5 more readings unless anyone else shows up. I think if we don't have any other readings by about 25-2 or so, we'll just say the list is closed. Depending on where we're at.
Right.
Yes, and I have my Tarot of the Northern Shadows all ready for Kara.
All right, but we are looking at Aries, the Aries now. General love reading.
General
Okay.
love.
Yes, honey, just lay there. I'll get to you in a minute. I must shuffle. One more. Okay.
Oh, excuse me. I'm a little tired.
Well, ba-ba-boom. This is the Nine of Cups upright.
Oh, lucky, eh?
Well, we shouldn't speak too soon, but no, this is actually a good one too. It's the Six of Wands upright.
That's a pretty one. I like that.
Yeah. And then we have the Star reversed. So it's got to be something, huh?
The fish and the ship.
Wow.
And I think I like those.
I think I like a lot of this reading,
Yeah,
actually,
I like a lot of it.
Aries, the Aries. You'll be happy to know it's more positive than not.
It can make you sleepy.
So this is just a general love reading. I feel here that what you want and what you desire, you could achieve a victory. You know, I think that maybe conditions will be improving for success in your romantic endeavors and encounters. Maybe people that you want to notice you, the right people, the supportive kind of people you want to attract to you, you know, not just fly-by-night lovers, people who might really appreciate you for who you are and what you do, could be coming. They could be out there. And, you know, you could manifest this. You could make something good happen. But yet, there's this cloud of pessimism around you right now. And I don't know why, because this looks so awfully darn positive to me. Maybe you're just, you know, because of some past experiences, you know, feeling a bit, jaded about it, like I can never achieve what I really want here. It's not in the cards for me, but it's right here. It's right here. I'm going to stop there before I go to the Lenormand.
Well, there's 3 tarot and there's 2 Lenormand, and that's 5. And 4 out of the 5 are totally stunning. The 5th one, maybe we can spin that a little bit. But I totally agree with Banshee here, Ari. I think this is, as a general reading, saying something's going to really look out for you. Maybe if it's connected to an actual wish, or if it is just the desire to be emotionally really happy and feel like certain levels of attainment are yours. And a lot of that would look like being noticed. Like, you know, a lot of what you want is to be able to be seen the way you want to project yourself in love and romance, etc., and to be received that way. So I think this is very positive because it shows you're interested also in really doing that work to make yourself stand out a little bit. So why the star reverse there? Because maybe that says that although the outer package looks beautiful, you look really beautiful, on the inside you're feeling a little bit of pessimism. Like you feel like, I've done all this work, I've been working so hard to try to manifest the 9 of Cups, you know, and the 6 of Wands to be, you know, seen the way I want to be seen. Of course, we all have those days where maybe we always feel like, did I do the right thing? Was I enough? Was this enough? So, having said that, this is really more an inner reflection on your part. You kind of got this, Ari. I really feel like in the near future, you're going to be seeing yourself far luckier, and others are going to see you that way too.
Did you tackle the Lenormand
I
yet?
did not yet.
Okay. So I think you're moving towards abundance right now. So what does that mean in a reading about love? It means that you may have more than one option coming your way that is definitely, how should I say this, a potential for you. Isn't it nice, to know that, after maybe having relationships that you feel did not meet your standards or specifications, that now you have options that all look promising? But that's what this is saying. And that maybe you should just keep moving towards this whole idea that, I can attract, what I desire. I can attract who I desire. And just keep focusing on that affirmation, because I think things are moving in the right direction for you in love and romance.
And when I look at that fish there and
Oh,
feeling what I'm
and I have
feeling,
something else when
the
you're done.
emotional abundance is not necessarily meaning that you'll have options or choices, but I'm not disincluding that. It could just be saying that what you do arrive at feels plentiful, feels abundant enough, and you are arriving there. That's the ship is taking you there. You are moving
Well,
towards what will bring you the most abundant joy or emotional feelings.
the moves you make will attract this to you, will attract more of what you desire to you. Now, what does that mean? That could mean, Ari, that also maybe this is tied into the move you want to make. That maybe
I
even
thought about that too.
finally making a move and settling in the place that you truly want to be at could open the doors to more love and romance in your life. It's kind of hard to start a relationship in one part of the country and then you're going to decide to move somewhere else. And then where's that going to leave, that relationship? Or would it mean then that you're never going to move because now you have a relationship?
You're welcome.
So it's interesting. It's an interesting read. Think about the possibilities here. Good luck with that.
Alrighty.
And we are on
Kara.
3 days of rainy, stormy. Oh, poor Violet. It's been so crazy sunny here now lately. It's been really nice. So I'm hoping, but this weekend is supposed to be kind of a semi-washout some of the days. So I don't know. At least it'll be cooling off. And at least we have no tornadoes. Whew.
You are so welcome. Good luck always.
And Violet, I don't know if you heard this story that came out of Mexico. They're having some political rally, and a stage collapsed. But the stage collapsed and killed like 9 people and injured 120 or more. And I guess the wind made it collapse. Strong winds, not a tornado, just strong winds that popped up in a storm and made it collapse. It was crazy.
Okay, so Kara asked, what does Odin have anything to tell me about anything? Are we doing yours or?
Well, yes,
All right.
that would be the right one.
Card 1. Our friend the Ace of Swords has returned. And of course, the figure looks very much like the Sword, the Stone, which isn't exactly Odin. It's more Arthurian, perhaps. But, they're kind of in that same universe. My card's a little bent there.
Man, they were showing nasty pictures from that scene in Mexico, Violet. Woo.
Odin believes that you need to find the challenge or the goal that defines you. The
Wow, I
sword,
love it.
the sword and the stone was a typical allegory story that Arthur could only become the king because he was the one that did that. Odin is suggesting that you are the only one to do the thing that they want, even if you don't know what that is at the moment.
Right. I was just thinking to myself when I saw that sword in the stone, what is your quest? Odin wants you to go on a quest of some sort. He wants you to find, and as a matter of fact, I think the message from Odin might be that he or spirit right now is trying to send you a message regarding this. So pay attention to your dreams and different things. Maybe go on a vision quest of some sort to try to determine what it is the gods want from you right now, because I do feel like something's happening here when I see the Ace of Swords.
It's dramatic.
In this position. It does seem kind of dramatic, yeah.
Now, just getting into your health situation, is there anything that you're aware of that says you may require some sort of medical surgical thing going on in the future? Is it possible that this could tie into that? Because we see that with...
Well, I'd have to see the rest of the cards. I
Fine.
don't know if I would go there on that card alone.
Vision Quest. All right. So card 2, why?
Why is this important? Wow.
The Magician.
Holy moly. So I think it's important because it will provide you with the wisdom and knowledge that you need in order to manifest what it is you desire. I think you need to go on this vision quest because whatever they have in store for you is something that you're really going to want to bring into manifestation.
Right. I mean, it's the ultimate in terms of a magical degree of some sort. It's important that you magically master your life.
Okay, if people haven't noticed, I'm itching my hands like crazy. And that is one of the side effects of my cancer. I get itching spells, and I'm having one right now, and it's making me crazy. So, where are things headed?
And it's the reversed 7 of Wands.
Okay. Where things are headed, Kara, is this isn't going to be easy for you. You will come out of this stronger potentially. You will come out of this with more knowledge and wisdom, but you're not going to have to step out of your comfort zone a little bit and also face some challenges along the way. This is not an easy road that Odin wants you to take. And, is anything easy where the gods are concerned? Ha! I say.
No one was hurt, but there will still be pain. From an insurance company.
Yes.
I do feel that, a true sacrifice, as in a challenge of Odin's, is about a sense of pain or a sense about giving up something. He hung on the tree for 9 days and sacrificed his eye for wisdom. I don't think that's what Odin wants you to do. Uh-oh.
No.
Maybe it is.
This is not a uh-oh.
It's the clover, luck. Oh. And the moon, more luck.
Sure, this is an amazingly powerful reading. And
Yes.
I think if I'm not mistaken, you've had some other rather interesting, powerful cards of late. And I think here, more and more I'm beginning to wonder if this clover ties into that Ace of Swords. That in a sense, whatever this quest is, whatever this journey is, it's almost like it's going to pop up. I don't want to say out of the blue. I mean, you can do it through going on this vision quest. But I think it's going to seem like a real serendipitous thing that happens here. And it's almost as if you realize this is the moment, this is the time for me to take this on, this challenge at this time. Even though it won't be easy, success and luck are on your side.
Tonight is the full moon. And so we have the moon here. Kara, tonight, before you go to sleep, I want you to go into your mode and speak to Odin or speak to his messengers, Hoonin and Moonin, and tell him you are taking the challenge. And see if a dream comes to you tonight or soon. But I think that this is really a very powerful moment for you.
And I'm wearing all these moons today too. So yeah, good luck with that, Kara. That's an awesome reading. That's a very powerful reading. Odin seems to be good-natured, but he ain't going to make it easy for you either. But I'll tell you what.
There's even a moon in the background behind the magician.
Wow. I'll tell you what, though, it just seems like this is the moment, this is the time to succeed despite the odds or the challenges that you may face. The challenges might just be that it's going to make you stretch yourself. It's like growing pains, You may have to do things you're not totally comfortable with, but once you do, you'll realize, this was good for you. This was growthful. So I like it.
Yes, it be.
Good luck with that.
And
Thank you, Shirley. I don't complain much about this stuff, but it's like when these itching spells hit, they're really bad. And they can be anywhere on my body and everywhere sometimes. More than one place.
Bruno Mars talking to the moon. Yeah.
Oh.
Cool. You're welcome. So, Shirley, before we start your reading, I'm just going to mention that just tonight, me and Banshee have realized that we've been dreaming a very similar kind of dream several times now.
Well, my other dreams have been a little bit further in the past.
Okay.
But I keep having these recurring dreams of my last day at work, and it's always a little bit different, that I'm leaving my job and I'm packing my stuff up, and it's from my last job, and I had one again last night with weird twists and crazy things about it. And he's been...
I've had this dream 3 times too. I had the first 2 somewhere in the last week or so, a couple weeks, and it was the same thing. I'm at a place that I left, a place I worked at for 20 years, the one before now, and I'm packing up and I'm just like ruminating about that whole experience of leaving. And then I had the dream again, only the view was kind of different. And then either last night or the night before, I had this dream again.
Hey,
Yeah.
You're welcome, Kara.
You are welcome. All right, so let's get on with Shirley's reading.
Let's get on with Shirley's reading. So, what do you got first? Can you please tell me what is the person on my mind's current feelings, thoughts, and next actions towards me? Okay, that would be your deck, Mr. O.
No, I used it for Kara.
Oh, I had this out then still. I'm sorry. All right. I believe you. I thought I had a little...
There's a lot of times that her and I will sync up, but dreaming is new. I don't think we've dreamed similar dreams, and it was mine too. It was my last day of work, and I'm packing up. It was literally the same. Yeah.
I know. So it's really weird. Mr. O, get out of my head. No. Anyway.
I'm lucky if I remember dreams, really.
I don't have a lot of dreams. So that's why, last night was kind of memorable. And then the fact that it was yet another dream about that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if there's unfinished business on my job that still needs to be addressed.
That's what it feels like, unfinished business.
Yeah, I don't know. Or does it just mean a certain type of moving on that's associated with that experience of leaving that job? I mean, I could go there too.
All right.
So. Okay.
Just to remind everybody, we were not here this Saturday for happy hour due to us traveling to a live event. So wish us a good time, and we will catch you at the next happy hour.
All right. Okay, it's the Knight of Swords upright.
Oh, that is pretty.
Wow. And it's the Queen of Swords upright. They're all sword cards. But, so, swords sometimes can indicate challenges, but these are all positively aspected, Shirley. This is the Ace of Swords like Kara had, upright.
Okay, so you want to see
So
these
this-
Lenormands.
So,
No, I already pulled them. You
what
want
do
to
you
see
got?
them.
Yeah, of course. Of course I do. Oh.
Fox and the lily. So I get a story here.
Interesting. So basically, what are a person's current feelings, thoughts, and next actions towards you? Well, I think they might get in touch with you. I think, maybe. There might be some communication with the Knight of Air here. I think also it could indicate that maybe they're about to make a move or decision of some sort. If it's not a move to, communicate directly with you, they might be making some sort of decision about you. It seems as though it might be positive. I think here the Queen of Swords, could be you. You're going to have a lot to think about here and to assess. I think too here that this is a time for you to really, well, this is about their intentions. They may be looking towards you as somebody that they may be wondering what you are thinking of them right now. That's what I'm wondering too.
Oh, yes.
Now that I think about it, because these are like both, analytical kind of cards. So maybe they're kind of thinking about what the heck is on your mind. And I think they think highly of you. They definitely are. They definitely are impressed with you in a lot of ways. They think you're very smart and sharp and savvy. That one again.
The ace.
That's right. And I think this could be leading to the birth of something new, a new beginning for the both of you. If you've been in a relationship or if you're not in a relationship, and this is about a relationship, that's what it could be. It could be the start of some collaboration of some sort. It's something that could turn into something pretty successful.
The person thinks a lot of you, and the person is probably figuring out their strategy. I'm going to leap to the Lenormand because the lily and the fox says that this interest is evolving. So this is something that maybe they're very deliberate about, and maybe that's why you've sensed it, but you've been wondering like, well, where's it coming from? Where's it coming from? It's coming. It will be coming. I'm pretty sure about that. The Knight of Swords is movement. The Knight of Swords is somebody who's taking the challenge. So I think part of this was maybe they really wanted to feel their own sense of security, bravery, confidence in making this move. And I do think, I agree with Banshee, I don't know if that's the card that set her that way, but I do think they're wondering what you're thinking of them. They're wondering how you see them, how you judge them possibly. And mostly they think you're nice and capable and that you're fair and that you're going to do what's right no matter what, whether it includes them or doesn't include them. And they would accept that because it seems like they themselves are a fair-minded person. So I feel like with that ace, they will be beginning to show what they want or expect. It still may seem slow because it still seems like there's a sense of evolving strategies.
I forget what sign you are, Shirley. There's a lot of air energy, obviously, in this reading. So I don't know if this is that other person as well that could be an air sign. And I like what he said about the Lenormand. I was going to take the same tack with that. That really, I think in time, they're going to become more attracted to you. They're going to become more attracted to you. But as he said, this might take a little time for it to develop and grow into something like that. So, definitely keep the lines of communication with this person if you can going. That's what I would say. Good luck with that.
Good luck, Shirley. Thanks for coming back.
Yep. And Mama T is up.
All right, Mama
And I'm
T.
looking at that question, and I'm thinking that is it Mama T that's looking with her help? Will someone be able to give me much needed help, maybe? Something like that? Or we'll just see if someone will be able to get much needed help. We'll do that.
I think she was asking that in an abstracted sense
Yeah.
of her.
I
you
think
know?
so.
Yeah.
So, but let's see. Either
So it's
way.
my deck, right?
Yeah, your deck. And
Okay. Let's see. What am I going to use? I'll use Santa Muerte. I have not
Okay.
used it yet.
Well, I think we're going to
This
be right
evening?
on time tonight.
Look at that.
We will close the list. The list is closed.
We already did it.
Oh, what? I don't see a sign up there.
I don't have one, but she said it, so it is.
I don't see it pinned up there.
You don't have to because it's right there. Ah,
I see it. I do.
you have hurt me.
I hope so, Shirley.
Oh, nice.
I don't know. This looks kind of positive. And you know, the Knight of
Virgo
Swords.
Libra. Okay.
The Knight of Swords is technically a quick mover, isn't he? So I almost think maybe something could come out of this weekend.
I
don't
remember
know.
you mentioned that, Shirley.
Yeah. I wish you luck with that. You're a Libra by a few hours. Ah. Okay. You're welcome, Shirley. Okay. This is coming up
You're welcome.
a lot. What the heck? But I like it.
Just a regular reading, right?
Right. Three
Not a
cards.
yes or no, right?
No, I don't think. Well, if we need to clarify it, if it looks
Right.
really muddled.
All right. All right.
But I
Card-
have a feeling it's not going to be.
Card the first, Justice reversed.
It's okay.
Death reversed.
Well, it depends how many reversals you get.
They're all reversed. Nope, this one's upright. It's the Six of Pentacles upright.
Wow, that's so interesting that you have Justice reversed on one end and the Six of Pentacles on the other end. But let's throw these Lenormand out there.
Foxy lady.
Back again.
It's back again, along with the sun. Here comes
I
the sun.
like that card there, Mama T. I like the Lenormand. These other things are showing some challenges, but I think help could be achieved here. I think, first off, the Justice card is showing that there has been, I think at this time, a lot of things out of balance, a lot of things that need to be balanced, you know, whether it's financial, whether it's material,
Health.
whether it's, you know, even physical, you know, physical imbalances, something wrong. And with death reversed, it seems like things have been stuck in place for a long time here. I just feel like this is the immediate right now. But look at what's coming. You have the Six of Pentacles here. Oh, that light has just gone haywire.
Do you want me to get it?
Yep, the Six of Pentacles here is indicating that, boy, it's strobing at me and I can't take it. The Six of Pentacles here is indicating that it seems as though there could be some stability achieved. In other words, that some of this stuff, it may not be a perfect world for you, Mama, or the person you're asking about, Mama T, if it's not you, but it seems as though some balance can be achieved. There may be some difficulties, but it will even out with some help or support. And it could be financial support if that's part of the equation here. Or it could just be some much needed help. And the reason I'm saying that is because when I look at the sun and the fox, I think here's success, good health, or better health conditions, better financial conditions are coming through the help of somebody that's in a professional position to give you that support. So it could be a financial advisor, it could be, you know, a loan officer, it could be a doctor, it could be a therapist, somebody who is able to give you that support.
Right. It seems like you're prevailing through the situation, and that Six of Pentacles does indicate somebody who is able to come to aid.
Now, that being said, it may still not be a totally perfect world for you.
Right.
But I have a feeling here that you're going to be able to find a way, or this person, to achieve more stability and balance in their affairs, in their life.
I'm wondering if there's some legalisms you have to go through,
That
you know,
could be.
so that maybe this is about, getting aligned with a particular agency or situation that can be helpful to you. But I think it's true. I think that you're still kind of wallowing in that period before the resolution. So I think
Agreed.
you got to kind of hang in there. I hope you can.
Well, good luck with that. I think there's hope here in this reading.
Absolutely.
Hey, the sun doesn't show up for no good reason.
There you go.
So I'll tell you that right now. That really puts a very positive spin on these cards. So good luck with that.
All right, Mama T. Thank you. Good luck.
Good to see you back here again.
Hope Rick's doing better too.
Yeah, I hope Rick's doing better. I hope he is. Good luck with everything. All right, and Violet, we are on you, aren't we?
All right, here we are. Another happy show over. Not the happy hour, but a show.
All right. Well, let's throw. I think we're going to throw 3 cards on that.
It could be the Pluto retrograde. I think Pluto retrograde sort of has a sort of stagnating inertia kind of effect about it. But I think that from the larger scale, it sort of spurs actions at a political level, maybe.
Right. I look at Pluto. To me, I think it's more societal. I'm really concerned about other matters. Just
it's true
because yeah, Pluto has big, and if we could look at some of the things that have been happening lately. Yeah, it's been kind of crazy times that we're in.
Well, I thought that certain infrastructures collapsed during Pluto retrogrades.
Well, we had a stage collapse, and you know, and a lot of people's lives are collapsing through all these storms. It's just terrible. All right, well, I'm using the Witch's Garden. I don't know when I'm going to be pulling that one out. It will be sometime this summer for Cards of the Day. I'll be using this deck. It might be in July. I'm thinking I want to use Cyril Marchetti, though, for Cards of the Day next month. And then maybe in August it'll be MJ. Right. Oh, well, we have the Ace of Cups reversed. And then, to complicate things further, we have the Four of Wands upright.
The party card.
And then we have the King of Cups upright. Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah. What do you got? I gotta see them. Really?
The bouquet. And the key.
Well, Violet, I think you've been in a mood, you know? Obviously, you've said here, why are you feeling burnt out? What is that? Is something emotional going on? Perhaps, you know, you've touched on this a little bit, I think, maybe on social media. Maybe you've even said it here. You know, all these storms and all the stress and stuff that you have been going through may be taking an emotional toll on you. You seem to be kind of down and depressed, and you know, who can blame you if you're losing sleep? You talked about the perimenopause. I think that highly could be involved with the Ace of Cups here as well, because it does affect our moods. It's definitely a mood swing, you know, when we go through some of the stuff we go through during that period. But the Four of Wands is here, and I think the Four of Wands is saying you've built a really firm foundation for yourself. And maybe that is why you're going to your cards more and your oracle cards more, because they are foundational to you. You know, maybe it's true you rely on other things, you know, other spiritual connections and other things that you have. But these are tools that are very foundational to you. And so I think in this case, this is very healthy. And as a matter of fact, I think maybe through using the cards and you know, trying to just get through this kind of turbulent time right now, which you just don't know what's going to happen next all the time in your life, you'll be able to get in a better place. You'll be able to balance your emotions better. Rely on and trust your cards to get you through some of these situations that are making you nervous. And the key here is to look at, well, you know, to realize here that regardless of where you are at, emotionally and stuff, you have a lot of gifts. You have a lot of gifts at your disposal. And they're always there for you regardless of what you're going through. And maybe sometimes instead of focusing them outward, you know, on others, you need to focus them on yourself.
Okay, I'm going to take a slightly different tack with that because I wanted to start with the Lenormand.
Okay.
I liked what you were saying, but I kind of feel like the key to all this is the fact that you are wanting to employ your gifts or those gifts or gift others with your gifts. So I sort of feel like that's the thing is, you know, keeping your eye on the prize, so to speak. It's the work that kind of keeps you involved and makes you get the feedback you need. The King of Cups, I think, is where you really want to put yourself there because it sort of pulls through that. It's the idea of you have a lot to give to people and you don't have to give until you're dry, until you're drained. You can, which is kind of in a sense of maybe, you know, what that Ace of Cups reversed is that maybe there's an underlying fear that you're going to give everything away from yourself and there's nothing left for you. And that's normal. But I think this is saying there's renewal. The Four of Wands is the harvest home, the sense of harvest of things coming to fruition, maturation, ultimately going to where you are as a complete human being, helping others, helping yourself.
Well, it's true that the King of Cups is a very benevolent, magnanimous card and wants to help and share their wisdom and support for others. They're very supportive of others. But I think, you know, I'm going to stick with what I said. I like what he says here. I think that it is very true that, you know, you want your messages received and you want your messages to have an impact on others, you know, at this time. And maybe sometimes you don't know if you are getting through and, you know, you get maybe a little bit confused and frustrated and disappointed in that. But, you know, you've built a solid foundation for yourself. And I do still think your cards are your key as well. And you have gifts to offer others. But I also think, too, don't be shy about spending some time on using them for yourself.
I agree with that, too. And
So,
you know what else? When she first turned up the Ace of Cups, and I thought, oh, you were talking about all that rain for 3 days. I'm like, that's the Ace of Cups spilling out.
the water's flowing, Violet. Too much in Texas. You know, flood warnings, different things. Good grief, you guys. You guys have been hammered over there. And I did see some damage from a tornado in, was it Temple, Texas, I think? That didn't look very good either. So, you know, I'm wishing you the best. You've got some turbulent stuff going on around you right now, so it's understandable that you're going to feel the way you are. But honestly, you know, that King of Cups is here for a reason too. And I think it's saying, you know how to rise above this. You will do fine. You'll be fine. Just hang in there and give yourself a little bit of that care and that insight that you want to give to others. Okay? All right.
All right,
That's what we
everybody.
have for you. Empath burnout, maybe. Maybe true. Maybe true.
Could be.
So
Absolutely.
good luck with that right now. And good luck, everybody, with your readings today. Had a great time.
Happy full moon.
And we are ending like literally right on time.
Bam!
Bam! So we're sorry we will not see you on Saturday, but we will be here Sunday. Now, Sunday, we think we're going to be here from 2 to 4 p.m., but our son is having a barbecue and he's invited us. And of course, it's the days before the big graduation next week and our daughter in law's birthday. So we might either cut the
Close early or
close
shift
early,
a little
or
earlier.
shift maybe an hour earlier our show, Violet. And if you can't make it, we'll understand.
We'll let you know.
We'll let
Hopefully
you know.
by Saturday night.
Want to talk to our son and just see how his party's unfolding and when he would like us there. So, or what's the latest we can be there. So,
It's a piece of cake.
yeah. So anyway,
Have a great night, everyone. Thank
have
you.
a great night, everybody. Take care. And we will see you soon. Bye-bye for now.
We'll let you know. Thanks. Bye.